Hello, my name is Bryant Bro, and today I'd like to talk to you about servanthood. This is a unique characteristic of leadership that is important that every leader uses in their leadership styles. Some people don't think of servanthood. It's not the first thing that you usually think of when you think of a leader. I'm going to break down exactly what servanthood entails and why you should employ it in your leadership strategy. So, who do you think of when you think of a servant leader, or a leader in general? When you think of a powerful leader, what comes to mind? Maybe a military commander, maybe a president like George Washington, maybe a first responder who did something heroic like a police officer, firefighter, or nurse, maybe a volunteer who impacted a lot of lives, or a charitable organization that took on a cause and grew it into something global. All of these are great examples of leaders, but a servant leader can be anyone. A servant leader could be the sergeant who's not a general yet, but maybe he extended a helping hand to a corporal beneath him. And then, while he made his way up through the ranks while he was a lieutenant, that sergeant helped him in battle. And he was way more likely to follow that general because he knew that he was a good person willing to lend a hand whenever and sacrifice his own time and his own needs in order to help him grow as a person. That's right, a servant leader can be anyone, even you. So, what does it mean to be a servant leader? Well, for one, it means focusing on growing others, not just yourself. In the book by John C. Maxwell, The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader, there's a quote here I'd like to read to you. It says, "You've got to love your people more than your position." What does this quote mean? Well, it means simply this. You shouldn't care so much about getting to the next step on the ladder without turning around and helping your people better themselves. If you're the CEO of a company and you only care about profits, the rest of your employees will see this and they will not respect you. They will not obey you. They will consistently try and explain to you how your policies are making them and feel as though you don't care, and they will not respect you as a leader. But if you turn around and offer programs to help them grow and advance in their careers, they will realize that you're not just in it for the money, that you're also in it to help them as people grow and be better. And they will respect you more as a leader for this than they ever will by a decision that you've made. I have experienced the idea of becoming a servant leader in my own life throughout my professional career. However, one personal story stands out, and I'd like to share that with you now. Working at an electric cooperative, we offer special programs for students either in high school or college to come on board and learn how an electric utility works. We hired a student in a specialty role within our department, specifically in the field of GIS mapping. While we had our student on board, she seemed like she enjoyed the work, the physical work, which was copying databases and doing physical things. However, she really didn't understand how an electric cooperative works and what the meaning of her work was doing. So one day I decided to take her out to the warehouse and show her around, show her exactly what our construction crews were building in the field, and how we're able to provide power from the substation to the meter so that our members have reliable electricity. She gained a great deal of knowledge from this and was able to further her career while working at the co-op. When it was time for her to look for a full-time position, unfortunately she wasn't able to join our team, but she was able to apply her knowledge to apply for another position at another electric utility and get the job. While she was in the process of applying, even though I knew we were losing a great asset, I was happy to help her check her resume and her cover letter and her application to make sure that she highlighted all the work she had done while she was here to make her an outstanding candidate for the next cooperative. And now, thankfully, she has accepted a position at this cooperative and has been doing great for the last couple of months. The most rewarding part of that wasn't watching her grow as a student and grow into a young professional, but watching her gain the knowledge, apply those skills, and then go use it at another cooperative where I know she will be a great asset to their team. And that means more than anything I ever did to tell her what to do or any projects that I had her work on. So what does all this mean? It means that practicing servanthood and being a servant leader is about caring for the well-being of other people around you, helping those people grow, and making sure that you practice that even if you aren't in a leadership position. Showing that you care about others will mean more to you than any decision or any project you will ever work on in your professional career. Showing that you care about your people and helping them grow is the premise of servanthood and something that every good leader should practice in their lives. Thank you for your time.